Hello everyone, and welcome to the second White Mage Nightmare. This is, as you can see, I've already beaten the boss. I wanted to do it off camera so I didn't have the stress of filming it while I was learning the fight and figuring out the execution of the fight. But I did not master it, so you'll get to see my mastery clear, or mastery clear. The boss itself is the Guardian from Final Fantasy V Advance. It's an optional boss, which kind of confirms the theory that the second wave of Nightmare bosses is going to be optional bosses from various games. The ability itself is, the translation is kind of unknown at the moment. In Japan, it's Kiraja. They actually have a different scale for the cure spells than we do. Some people have proposed localizing it as Full Cure or Kiraza or Adloquium. I don't know what it'll be, but basically what it is it's a Kiraja level heal, potency 105, which is the same as Kiraja, and it does a 2,000 hit point reactive heal on the target for 25 seconds, which means that whenever the target, for the next 25 seconds, whenever the target is dealt damage, the spell will reactively heal that target for up to 2,000 hit points after the damage is resolved. If the damage kills the target, then the heal doesn't matter. But anything less than absolute death, it will heal up to a total of 2,000 hit points after the hit, immediately after the hit. Which is actually a really powerful ability, and it does start with 4 uses. This is actually useful. The only problem is it conflicts with Earth Orbs for meltdown. Anyway, this is White Mage Abyss. I am bringing a full 5 White Mage party. Oops. Let me give Obelia an actual right here. Bringing a full White Mage party. The actual abilities you use aren't incredibly relevant here. I'll go into the mechanics of the fight during the fight itself, but the gist of it is your damage doesn't matter. The boss has so much resistance that you're probably not going to kill it through your own damage. Instead, it's basically a giant hot potato, where the boss will target 1 to 3 characters and then announce that it's about to fire the wave cannon, and at that point you wait a couple seconds and target whichever parts of the boss you want the boss to hit, and with those characters, and use any ability. As far as I know, literally any attack or ability will work. It does counter certain abilities, but it will not counter White Mage abilities, which is why all my characters have White Mage abilities, counting selfies, RM here for Realm. And Yuna needs to heal. I made a second Kiraga for this. And then after another couple seconds, the boss will fire and deal damage to whatever is targeted, whether that's your characters or parts of the boss. Fight starts out slow and then gets more and more hectic as it goes along. And then, as I said, I'll explain it, and it'll I think become pretty obvious. As far as my equipment choices are concerned, I gave everyone mind gear because they're mostly all healing, and then resistance armor because there's a lot of magic damage in the fight, and then everyone has fire resistance accessories on, and 2 people also have lightning resistance, the Gigas armor, because the boss does have a little bit of lightning damage, but the boss periodically AoEs with fire damage, so I figured that was possibly better. There's also there's an argument for using death resistance accessories because the boss has some pretty nasty gravity attacks, and that honestly might be better. But I don't know. I don't want to search through my accessories to get 5 different death resistance accessories. I only know off the top of my head 3, so I just went with fire resistance instead. All right. For my roaming warrior, I am bringing Flawless Grimoire. I don't remember the localization. Final Grimoire in Global. This is mainly here for Protectica plus Shelga plus a magic point. I'm not ever going to use the burst command. It's just a defensive soul break. I've got haste through Obelia, and wall is not important in this fight because the boss has a wall break debuff that it goes around pretty liberally, so you're never going to get wall on everybody for the whole fight. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't mention the metal conditions. The metal conditions are to hit the boss main body and one of the launchers with light magic, and to dispel one of the launchers. They all start with 3. These 2 bits here are the launchers. This is the wave cannon. You never want to do any damage to this. It's like doing damage to that is counterproductive. Okay, so now basically targeting reticule around you. That means she is the target of the law. However, you don't want to actually have her do anything yet, because this is a game of hot potato, and if you hit something too early and it attacks again, it'll redirect the target whatever it attacks. So you have to time things correctly. This is the warning message. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 1,000, 6, 1,000. Okay, that's the launcher's going, so I'm safe to go ahead and target. So now the target is redirected to that launcher right here. In just a second, this will read 28%, and it will fire, and it'll use accidental explosion instead of wave cannon, and kill this launcher. The accidental explosion / wave cannon always does damage equal to this thing's current hit points, which is 9,999 if you don't hit it. The launchers have 9,999 hit points. The boss itself has like 143,000. Okay, now she's targeted. Ow. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. That should be good enough. Yeah. I'll be fine. Alright, so once the 2 launchers die, you can target the boss itself. Thank God that actually would have redirected. So now the boss is targetable. You don't really want to DPS the boss, like I said, it has about 13,000 resistance, so there's not an awful lot of point. Wait for it to reacquire target. Alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and have everybody except for Lena defend. I want Lena to do it because she actually can't defend. But I'm hasted, so this will. Okay, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. Okay. And every second time, or once you kill the launchers, you have 2 rounds of this before the launchers reappear. Defending again. And now it's Yuna's turn. Or not Yuna, Lena's turn. One, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. I count about 7. Obviously, you may count quicker or slower than I do, but roughly 7 is get you there, maybe with maybe a second to spare. Yeah. And now the launchers will respawn. And we'll do it all over again. don't worry, it gets faster than this. much more hectic. I want to get rid of that sap on Yuna. Yeah, I just find it easier to actually just count and stop counting and bring it. That's just easier for me. On 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. And it's really nice when these things do status attacks, because that means they're not actually hitting you. Ow. Okay, you're targeted. That's why I gave everyone by the way. That was close. Thank you, heavy regen. Should not have survived that without regen. I should probably save that tyrant later. But 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,007. Alright, hit the body again. After this 2 hits on the body here, we will be in phase 2, which isn't that much different from phase 1. There's a couple gotchas, but it's basically the same thing. Okay, it's on Zalia. Just gonna have everyone else defend. Oh! Fudge. I forgot she can't defend. Okay, that wasn't too bad, honestly. It did wipe away our magic shield. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. We are getting a Final Fantasy II event in Japan very soon. Buy the missing MC2s for Final Fantasy II. Okay, now we're in phase 2. Better than I expected, but it's fine, honestly. Okay, as you see, now there are 2 targets. Works just the same as before, except now it's twice as fast. Or twice as many targets, I should say. You can actually pass the target to other characters. Like, you can hot potato. Like, it's totally like hot potato. One person can hold more than one potato. One of my players, one person can hold all of 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. And now it'll provide both launchers at once. So this is one of the twists. The other phase 2 is that launchers now have a confusion-inducing attack, which is really bad when you consider that you really want control over who your characters are attacking and when they're attacking. And then in phase 3, the boss starts using Gravity Shot, which is 87% gravity effect. That's not yet, though. This is still phase 2. Okay, top 2. That's actually really convenient. Get the lemon defender. Oh, well, that should be fine. That should be fine. Oh fuck, I didn't target that one. But it should auto-target the lowest hit points. Okay, good. And now the boss will do itself twice. Defending just to preserve damage here. Okay. Actually, I should have him go ahead and do this. Need to remember the realm. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. Has to attack because she doesn't spell. She has stealthy attack becomes. Now we'll also hit itself twice. We'll go back to launchers. And possibly be in phase 3, I'm not quite sure. If we're in phase 3, we'll get 3 targets at once. Nope, no phase 2. Okay. Actually, I want to do it this way. It's nice when they're contiguous. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6. My chat is going very strange places. It's really interesting to watch, to be honest. It's actually kind of interesting to do. It's very, very, very mechanically focused. Your stats, as long as you can withstand the damage, your stats don't really matter. It's really all about timing and getting the fight down. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. Hope the boss doesn't go in between this and the cannon firing. Okay, good. This should put me into phase 3, which will spawn the launchers again, even though it's only been one action. Yeah, okay. Now there'll be 3 targets. I was really hoping she wouldn't be one of them. But it's alright. That's Gravesia, also known as Ow. This is why I'm making a good idea to use instant death successfully. Knock Gravesia down. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. Here go the launchers, and the, I'll be able to do enough damage to debate that as long as they don't fight, I should master this here. Should feel arc them. Ow. I'd really like to get haste up again, but I don't think it's actually going to end up mattering. Let me see what the targets are. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to get a chance to haste. One, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. Not sure what the limit is. Input lag, yeah, input lag killed Lena there. Also, me counting a little, like, I should be late. I should spawn at like 5. But it's alright. Yeah, metal, as I don't lose anybody else. And the wave cannon itself is very slow. It's only got 100 speed. So you do have time right after fires to do this. You don't need to worry about, oh no, I can't do anything because I need to be ready to exact instant, etc. Okay, so everyone but Yuna. And this set should be the final set. Nice. Yep, let's do it. One fight, but the fight is actually fairly forgiving. There we go. All in one take. Just proving that this fight is 100% about mechanics and execution. Once you learn to fight, it's actually quite easy. There we go. Did take some actions because I had people alive this time, and damage just because gravity. Honestly, I think instant death accessories may be the way to go here, because those gravity shields are brutal and can kind of screw you over. And the fire isn't that big of a deal. Anyway, so that's Nightmare Guardian. I think that's about as thorough a showing as I can do with this boss. That's that. There won't be any more video uploads this week, because I'm going on vacation this weekend. I don't expect anything after this until sometime next week. I will actually be late doing the bonus battles for whatever is coming up this week. I think that's supposed to be Mr. Bravo, but I'm not certain. And I'll actually stream those on next Tuesday. So I welcome everyone on my YouTube channel to go to twitch.tv/Dry001 and follow me there. Keep an eye on that. You can know when I'm streaming. And I will see you later.